Welcome to Aksharabhyasa channel. So today we are going to about the sums on rectification of errors. So on page number 204 on NCERT textbook, which is there in your NCERT website. So in the illustration 1, so first transaction, credit purchases from Raghu rupees 20,000 were not recorded. Here the complete transaction has been omitted, it has been not recorded. So we will go directly to the rectified entry. So when we purchase goods, what will happen? Goods will come into the business, and since it is a credit transactions, so we know Raghu is the giver of the benefit. So goods are coming into the business. Purchases account debit, then to Raghu's account. Okay, so we need to mention the amount 20,000, then again the credit side 20,000. Credit purchase from Raghu were recorded as 10,000. The initial entry should have been recorded as 20,000, but it is been recorded as 10,000. So now what is the correct entry? It should be purchases account debit to Raghu's account. Okay, so 20. Here what happened? Only the amount is wrong. So in the wrong entry, the amount should be, we should take it as 10,000. So we'll copy the same thing and put it under the wrong entry. Okay, then again in the rectified entry. So first in the wrong entry, what the amount they have taken as 10,000. Okay, so how can you rectify? The original transaction is purchase account debit to Raghu's account 20,000, but they have taken it as 10,000. So the transaction remains the same, only the amount we need to change it as 10,000. So here the second transaction have been rectified. Third transaction, credit purchase from Raghu 20,000 were recorded as 25,000. So now record the correct entry, that is the purchases account debit to Raghu account. So what is the amount? Correct amount should be 20,000. Very good. But the wrong entry, what we have taken? Amount as 25,000. Everything remains the same, only the amount is increased by 5,000. So make it as 25,000. Okay, so here the amount is increased by 5,000. So how can you rectify it? You need to reverse the transaction. When you reverse the transaction, the excess amount which has been increased, now it will be rectified. So how can you do that? Just reverse the entry, Raghu's account debit to purchase account. So amount will be 5,000. So in your exams you can just only write the rectified entry. For your understanding purpose I am showing in 3 columns, but in your exams make it as only 1 entry, that is the rectified entry. Fourth entry, purchases account debit, then again move to Raghu's account and write the amount. The first one will always be constant now in this entry, meaning that it is not posted to his account, means it is referring to some person, right? Here in this case it is Raghu's account. So it is not posted, the entry is not posted to his account. Only purchases is been entered. The credit is not given. Whenever you come across the word called posted, you know it affects only the one part of the transaction. Okay, so here on the credit entry he is not been credited, so we need to rectify this. Okay, So how do you rectify now? So we know that Raghu's account is credited. So move it to the Raghu's account. Then write the amount as 20,000. But here the purchaser's account has been recorded correctly. Right? So how will you rectify? Now you need to move this to suspense account. So whenever you see the word posted, means it is affecting the one part of the transaction, either debit or credit. Fifth transaction, credit purchase from Raghu 20,000. This has already been recorded here, where posted to his account as 2,000. So it is posted to Raghu's account. So to Raghu's account, how much it is posted for? 2,000. What was the amount supposed to be? 20,000 purchases, but they have taken it as 2,000. So we need to rectify the entry. So as we already discussed in the other transaction, that is the fourth one. So purchases, both the sides it is 20,000 and it is debited correctly. So we need to move to suspense account, that is 18,000, and to Raghu's account 18,000. Why 18,000? Because Raghu's account is already credited with 2,000. The balance 20,000 minus 2,000, that is 18,000 debited to suspense account and later credited to Raghu's account.